Good evening and welcome to today's episode of NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold for the second day of December in the year of our Lord 2024. Democrats and Biden keep showing us that they cannot be trusted when it comes to the rule of law. This time it was Biden who did the things that he said he would not do. He pardoned his son, Hunter. I will get more into that after the news of this. Please like and subscribe to these videos and listen to the end so that we can grow the network to let Americans know what is really going on and how to save this great nation from the enemies that we have from within. And don't forget to hit the like button. That will help us grow in the rankings too. From Newsmax comes this article for today's episode. Biden pardons son, Hunter. After his promise to never do something that would benefit his family, he broke another promise. And what about the people of J6 who didn't break any real laws? President Joe Biden has pardoned his son Hunter, reversing his past promises to not use the extraordinary powers of the presidency for the benefit of his family members. But that isn't all, folks. There is more in the telling of the lies Biden told in the pardoning of his son. President Joe Biden made up for the collapse of a sweetheart plea deal by granting his son sweeping immunity from prosecution, respected legal scholar Jonathan Turley said. Turley commented Sunday night, shortly after Biden pardoned his son Hunter, sparing the younger Biden a possible prison sentence for federal felony gun and tax convictions, and reversing his past promises to use the extraordinary power of the presidency for the benefit of his family members. Americans may have a more difficult time understanding how a president could repeatedly and adamantly deny that he would issue this pardon when he was running for re-election, Turley wrote on X. It is also notable that after insisting that these cases were politically motivated, Biden also pardoned for any crimes that may have been committed from January 1st, 2014 to December 1st, 2024. Turley then reminded followers that a plea deal between Hunter Biden and the Department of Justice only fell apart in 2023 after Delaware U.S. District Court Judge Mary Ellen Noriega questioned the proposed agreement. That is precisely the type of sweeping immunity grant that the federal judge balked at in the hearing when the earlier sweetheart deal fell apart. The judge asked the prosecutor if he had ever seen such a deal, and he admitted that he had not. Turley, the Shapiro professor of public interest law at George Washington University, wrote on X, quote, Hunter Biden is hardly the poster child for a victim of over-enforcement of federal laws. He was given a free pass on allegations that he was an unregistered agent and was the personification of influence peddling in Washington, unquote. His call to a Chinese businessman hardly speaks to being an innocent, hounded by overzealous prosecutors. And now we'll remove the liberal blindfold. Democrats want it their way. So now Hunter Biden has been pardoned for all of his many crimes over the years, and yet we still have hostages in Gaza being held, and Biden does nothing for that. We still have January 6ers in prison for a crime that is only a crime to the Democrats because the actions of the J6ers went against the Biden administration that was in fact breaking the law. What about the so-called murdering police officer who shot Ashley Babbitt? He, in fact, got a promotion after killing her. So Biden and everyone in the mainstream lying liberal media who was saying no one is above the law has now been proven wrong. Hunter Biden and the Biden family are above the law. And it was just proven. From the Bible it says from Revelations 22 verses 12 through 14, See, I am coming soon. My reward is with me to repay according to everyone's work. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Blessed are those who wash their robes so that they will have the right to the tree of life and may enter into the city by the gates. The Democrats want things their way, no matter what. Right now, Biden is getting backlash because of his pardon of his son, Hunter, while doing nothing for the J6 people or getting the Americans out of captivity of Hamas in Gaza. Biden and the Democrats are a disgrace to our nation, period. Abraham Lincoln once said, "Let every man remember that to violate the law is to trample on the blood of his father, and to tear the charter of his own and his children's liberty. Let reverence for the laws be breathed by every American mother to the lisping babe that prattles on her lap. Let it be taught in schools, in seminaries, in colleges. Let it be written in primers, spelling books, and in almanacs. Let it be preached from the pulpit, proclaimed in the legislative halls, and enforced in the courts of justice. And in short, let it become the political religion of the nation." Today, the only ones required to follow the laws here in America are the American people, especially the ones who would vote against the lawless and godless Democrats. What happened today is a great example of that very statement, done by our so-called president, Joe Biden. Thank you for watching, and as I will always say, we will not be ruled. NWCR is heard through Conservative Nation Media, or C&M, from behind the silver microphone of freedom with the voice of reason in this increasingly unreasonable world, where America always wins. Please subscribe to my video accounts on Rumble and BitChute if you want to know what is really going on here in America. News activists like ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, MSNBC, and others will not tell you the truth. They'll only tell you the liberal talking points of doom and gloom. We must start fighting for her future, or there won't be one. Right now, our number one enemy is the Democrat Party. Do not doubt me. Have a good day, and God bless you all.